What if Trunks never traveled back in time to warn the Z fighters about the androids? Without his intervention, how would the events of the future unfold? And would Earth ever survive the terror of the androids and Cell? Let's explore a world where Trunks' journey never happened and the Z fighters face a darker future. In this timeline, the future that Trunks knows is one of chaos and destruction. With the androids running rampant, no one is left to fight them except a handful of surviving Z fighters. Trunks is left with the overwhelming task of protecting the remnants of Earth's population, but the androids continue to terrorize the planet with no real opposition. The androids, now in full control of the Earth, continue their reign of terror, with no one to challenge their power. Their relentless attacks leave the remaining survivors in a state of constant fear. Meanwhile, without Trunks' warning, the Z fighters in the past are ill-prepared for the coming threat. The Earth continues to decay as the androids become more and more destructive, unchecked, and unstoppable. With the androids in control, the timeline shifts dramatically. Cell, having been created by Dr. Gero, becomes the ultimate weapon of destruction. Without the Z fighters ever intervening, Cell's power continues to grow unchecked. His evolution goes unchallenged as he absorbs the androids, becoming stronger with every passing day. The future now seems hopeless, with no one able to stop his destructive rampage. Trunks, devastated by the loss of his friends and the unstoppable rise of the androids in Cell, gathers what few fighters remain. He begins a final stand, hoping to somehow take down the androids before Cell becomes too powerful. However, without the intervention of the Z fighters from the past, his efforts are in vain. The future grows darker with each passing moment, and Trunks is left with little hope. Cell's power has reached its peak, and there is no one left who can stop him. Trunks' final battle ends in tragedy as he faces off against the fully evolved Cell. With the fate of the future sealed, Trunks realizes the magnitude of his failure. Earth is doomed, and no amount of fighting can change the outcome. The androids and Cell reign supreme, and the world is left in ruins.